Hi everybody. So today I'm going to hopefully open up your mind about vaccines and clear up any confusion that you have. What are vaccines and how do they work? That's the question everybody is wondering today. Vaccines are made from the same germs that cause the diseases, but they are weakened so that it doesn't really make you sick. Vaccines work by containing these weakened germs and introducing them into your body, usually by injection, i.e., when you go to the doctors and they give you a shot, or you take your kid and they give your kid a shot. Your immune system reacts to the vaccine in a similar way that it would if it were being invaded by the diseases directly, by making antibodies. The antibodies destroy the vaccine's germs and anything that could make you sick, just as they would if the disease had hit you instead of the person injecting it to you. Then these antibodies stay in your body, giving you more immunity to that disease, hopefully not making you as sick or acceptable to them whenever it does hit. Excuse me. Leading in the end is, if you're ever exposed to the antibodies, you are protected in a whole. Some people feel like the vaccines don't work, or it makes you sicker, or we're just injecting them for no reason. But vaccines have a good thing for your body. If you vaccinate your kids, it's very safe and one of the greatest health developments of the 20th century. Your kid could have immunity to rubella, diphtheria, smallpox, polio, or the whooping cough, which we're all accepted to. And back in the olden days was very bad. It ended in death. So your kid taking these vaccines for something like polio could be better for you, because then you know your kid has immunities, antibodies can protect them from it, and they won't get sick. The FDA works hand in hand with the CDC, ensuring that the vaccines are completely safe for your loved ones and kids. They put them under rigorous tests. The FDA is Food and Drug Administration. They ensure that it's safe for you to take in your body. And the CDC is Control Center for the Diseases. They ensure that the disease is monitored and it's not the full blown out one, it's the weakened one. They make sure that it's weakened. Vaccines are needed in our society nowadays. Public schools, some of them, will not let you in, will not let your kids attend without them unless it is a medical issue or a religious exemption. Children that have been vaccinated are 90 to 99% effective in preventing the disease. So with that knowledge, you can think that your kid that's being vaccinated 100% or 99% will not have polio. Whereas if somebody hasn't been vaccinated, they have more of a greater chance of getting polio. And then the unvaccinated children are at risk of spreading it to your kids. So with your kid being vaccinated and somebody else's kid not being vaccinated, and they're in school, your kid that's vaccinated won't happen to have it. They'll be more likely to fight off that disease than to accept it. But I hope I had opened up your mind. There's very many valid ethical questions on whether or not we should vaccinate our kids. I hope I cleared up all the confusion. I hope I given y'all some examples. Just know that if your kid's vaccinated, they're 99% more likely to fight off the disease than somebody that is not vaccinated. And vaccines do not injure or endanger your child. They are weakened diseases put into your child's body for their antibodies to take over and hopefully grow immunity to protect them from this disease ever happening again. And we want the vaccines injected in our loved ones, especially our kids, with them going to public school, and so many other diseases are out there at this time. But thank you guys for listening. I hope I've answered all the questions.